And then for my last song, we get 3, right? Is that what it is? Usually, yeah. It's one that I wrote. It's called Lost Inside. Kind of depressing one. Sorry to end the note on that, but that's what I want to do, all right? Accept it. All right. Right? It's November. Sometimes just get so afraid, refuse to feel the way I'm feeling right now. I tend to just become a slave, need to bury demons all the way down. Imagination I taste, I use black and white to paint my town. Lost and feel I can't escape, reduce, tend to spin in circles right around. 'Cause I'm lost without you, and you help me just to feel the blues when I'm hearing all your words, but won't listen to a single sound. Can you help me find a way through this maze of haze that stays? I'm lost without you, and I'm lost inside. I'm fucking so ashamed of only justifications, never run out. Love, isolation's bitter taste. Loneliness just feels so sweet, it shrouds. Blaming hate, plant little seeds, growing taller than Jack's bean sprout. And fearing I play little games only when I start to feel it out. 'Cause I'm lost without you. Can you help me not to feel the blues when I'm hearing all your words, but won't listen to a single sound? Can you help me find a way through this maze of haze that stays? I'm lost without you, and I'm lost inside. Someone, something, take me far from the pain that I feel, 'cause I don't feel strong. And someone, something, help me belong. The pain that I feel, I don't feel it all. I'm lost without you. Can you help me just to feel the blues when I'm hearing all your words, but won't listen to a single sound? Can you help me find a way through this maze of haze that stays? I'm lost without you, and I'm lost inside. I'm lost inside. I'm lost inside. I'm lost inside. Thank you. I'm getting sweaty up here. Is it cool down? I'll let you. Thank you.
All right. Did Nick and Greg show up? Oh, okay. But you guys are here. Okay. We're gonna. Thomas, come on up and play another set for us. How about if we go ahead and hold this one to 2 songs, and we'll have Isaac. You're still here too. All right. We'll have you do 2 songs after Thomas.
Yeah. Oh, man, that was so weird. Feels like. Okay. Check. All right. The sun's up, looks okay. The world survives into another day. And I'm thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. Had another dream about the lions at the door. They weren't half as frightening as they were before. But I'm thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. Walls, windows, trees, the waves coming through. You being me, and I'll be in you. Together in eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me. Up among the firs where it smells so sweet, or down in the valley where the river used to be. I got my mind on eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me, and I'm wondering where the lions are. 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 You know, there's this answering part. If you feel like it, go ahead. Let's try it. Well, I'm wondering where the lions are. 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 Huge orange flying boat rises off the lake. 1,000-year-old petroglyphs doing a double take, pointing a finger at eternity. In the middle of this ecstasy. Young men marching, helmets shining in the sun, polished and precise like the brain behind the gun. But they should be. They got me thinking about eternity. They got a hold on me, and I'm wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are. That's so much fun, wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are. I'm wondering where the lions are. Freighters on the Nile, on the surface of the bay. One of these days we're gonna sail away, gonna sail into eternity. Ecstasy got a hold on me, and I'm wondering where the lions are. 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 Oh, that is so much fun. Thank you so much. I do love that. Well, let's see. It's Bruce Coburn. Well, I did this the last time I played here a month ago, but I'm going to do it again. I really like this song. It's a song I wrote, and it's called "If You Seen a Man Down." Now if you seen a man down, would you help him come around? Would you let him lie there on that cold, cold ground? Could you see yourself walking up beside him to lift a hand to help or try to hide him? Or would you run? Don't you run. Now hunger's no man's friend. It would stay until the end. Make an honest man a robber. The strongest mind will bend. If you seen a man was hungry, would you feed him? If you thought a man was worthless, could you still need him? Could you love? All your brothers in the holes need all the love that's in your soul. This earth ain't for no prison, just let everybody know. Help a man who could be you tomorrow. Smile, raise his head and leave his sorrow far behind. Now if you seen a man down, would you help him come around? Would you let him lie there on that cold, cold ground? Could you see yourself walking up beside him to lift a hand to help or try to hide him? Or would you run? Don't you run. Don't you run. Don't you run. Thank you very much for your attention. It's so nice to play on this stage. Thank you, really. Oh, thank you very much. It's okay to unplug. So how do I get a gig here, man?
Oh, you talk to me.
All right, perfect.
All right, we're gonna have Isaac come up, and then we got was it Nick and Greg? Nick and Greg. Okay, well, no, we got Isaac coming up. Isaac's going to come up, do a set, and then we'll guide you guys. Did Steve show up? Steve's okay, and Steve, you're going to be up after them.
Tough what?
Top the time warp.
Oh, I know. That was my zinger.
I know you're up.
All right, this is the latest one I've written, so I'm going to give it a shot. I've never played it live before. Here's to life, here's to shit, here's to love and being murdered by it. Here's to hell, I think I'm already there. So here's to pain and the smell of burning hair. Here's to suits and another for slacks. Here's to my increase of panic attacks. So here's to I'll have that pie up in the sky, pile the size upon the side. I've got my sights set high, oh psych. Here's to hangnails, microwavable foods, unbridled guilt and coming unglued. Here's to disappointment, here's to dissatisfaction, general malaise, premature putrefaction. Here's to this song, so vaguely cathartic, and wandering naked into the uncharted Antarctic. Oh! I'll have that pie up in the sky, pile the size upon the side. I got my sights set high, oh psych. Oh, here's to angst, despondency, unsettledness, melancholy. Oh, here's to life, here's to life, here's to life, here's to life. That's probably the happiest song I've ever written. Alright, I'll play one more real quick. This one is a cover by the Future Kings of Nowhere. My first murder was an accident I never meant to do. I had been going for his wallet, wound up taking his life too. I had him cornered in an alley, my gun against his face. I said, hand over your money and I'll send you on your way. But he just had to play the hero and refused to cooperate. The second time I killed a man, I did it for revenge. Yeah, I'd been flirting with my woman, and I couldn't let that stand. So when he got up to leave the bar, I followed him out back, pinned him in between a brick wall and my stolen Cadillac. I kept on inching that car forward till I felt his rib cage crack. Now 3 and 4 were easier, and I'm really not sure why. I picked up a couple hitchhikers on Route 95. I don't claim to understand it, but I think I lost my head. All that I remember is the way their clothes turned red. When I came back to my senses, I had stabbed them both to death. Wow. Ooh. By this time I had become accustomed to the killing. I'm not proud about it, but I kind of like the thrill to feel the heartbeat in the throat, the terror in the eyes, the sorry choking noises as they beg you for their lives. So strangulation music, that was number 5. Now 6 I did for money. It was just another job. And 7 out of desperation, I had to kill a cop. They caught up to me in Reno as I ran for the state line. The hostages I'd taken, number 8 and number 9. Now they've got me surrounded, but they won't get me alive. Now I'm holed up in this motel. I'm loading up my guns. I'm staring out the window. There's 1,000 cops out front. They circle me like vultures, but I feel so far away. Everybody's gotta die. There's no escape. The only thing that changes is how long you gotta wait. I'm not gonna spend my whole life behind metal bars. So get ready, I'm coming. Let's see who's the fastest draw. Thank you.
All right, give us a minute to set up. After Nick and Greg, we're going to have Steve, and then we got Aaron Brule.
Operator, or could you help me place this call? See, the number on the matchbook is old and faded. Living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, you said you knew well and sometimes.
Hello?
hated.
There we go.
Isn't it the way this stage goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can
There we go,
find
lovely.
it, so I can.
Yeah, that'll do. Alrighty. Are you ready? Almost? Huh? That would be a good thing. The piano having sound. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, there's power.
It should just be on a piano already when you turn
Lovely.
it on.
I wish. Ooh, let's see.
Hello.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I believe we are.
Who are we?
My name is Nick, and this is Greg, my teacher.
That's Nick, my student. And Nick is famous in my studio for taking songs by artists and making them completely and entirely his own in very innovative and creative ways. So, when he asked to learn a Journey song, I said, well, it's kind of high to sing. He said, no problem, we'll make it our own. And he did. So, that's what he's going to show us today.
Here we stand, worlds apart, hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, I'm reaching for you, for you. Feeling that it's gone can change your mind if we must run to survive the tide of love divine. Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you all how we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, although we touched and went our separate ways. Troubled times, caught between confusions and pain, pain, pain. Distant times, promises we made were in vain, in vain. If you must go, I wish your love you'll never walk alone. Take care, my love, I miss your love. Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you of how we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, although we touched and went our separate ways. Bind you. Some night will remind you of how we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, although we touched and went our separate ways.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that support. You can keep supporting us if you want by singing along with this one. You probably know the words.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile that can share the night, it goes on and on and on and on. Oh, strangers waiting up and down the boulevard of their shadows, searching in the night. Living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to keep my fill. Everybody just wants a thrill. Playing anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are gonna sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. No strangers waiting up and down the boulevard of their shadows, searching in the night. Street lights, to find emotion hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people.
All right.
And we got one more, and this is, I think, the one that Greg was referring to. See, when I learned this song, Greg slipped me an extra sheet of lyrics.
Not on purpose.
Not on
The
purpose.
papers
Not
all
on
get
purpose.
jumbled up.
Yes. Of course, not on purpose. And I was not too familiar with the original song, so I had no idea that these were not the actual lyrics of the song. I just thought they were in a slightly different text size with no chords over them.
It was kind of a strange rhythm, though, for the
Yeah,
lyrics.
it was kind of a strange rhythm, but I made it work, and I brought it back to Greg, and he was like, "What is this?" So it turned into something interesting.
So you'll have to let us know if you recognize the lyrics
Yeah,
from the
exactly.
second half of this song. If you listen really carefully, there's a little Creedence Clearwater in there. If you want to dance, feel free to.
Oh, well, at first I was afraid. Oh, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking I had done me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to carry on, and now you're back from outer space. Just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. Should have made you leave a key if I had known for just 1 second. Just be back to bother me, so gonna go walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one that tried to hurt me with pride? Do you think I'd crumble? Think I'd lay down now? No, no, I will survive. As long as I know I love, I know that I'll stay alive. And I've got all my love to give, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Oh, well, it's a cold thing that had not to fall apart. Kept trying in the pieces of my broken heart. But then I spent too many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and you see me, somebody new. I'm not that chained up little thing that's still in love with you. And you just felt like jumping in and just expect me to be free. Well, now I'm saving all my love just for someone who's loving me. So gonna go walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. It's you the one that hurt me with pride. Do you think I'd crumble? Think I'd lay down and die? No, not I will survive. As long as I know I love, I know that I'll stay alive. And I've got all my love to give, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. We'll survive. lost 1 second of sleeping. What and how things have been. Big wheel kept on turning up, and Mary kept on burning. Rolling, rolling down the river. Rolling, rolling down the river. With the nation members flight of pain in New Orleans. Left on the good side of the city. Till it's the ride of the rural queen. Big wheel kept on turning up, and Mary kept on burning. Rolling, rolling down the river. Rolling, rolling down the river. Well, if you come down to the river, you'll find some people to live. Even if you got no money, well, you got no words. There's people on the river. Big wheel kept on turning up, and Mary kept on burning. Rolling, rolling down the river. Rolling, rolling down the river.
Nick Satnick on the piano. And the moral of the story is there's no wrong notes. There's no wrong words. There's no mistakes.
Overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Operator, but could you help me place this call? 'Cause I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator, oh, let's forget about this call. No one there I really wanted to talk to.
Actually, I stand corrected. We're going to have Steve and then Aaron. So are you singing? You're singing along to that?
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, over the years, I've written a few songs, and with the help of a professional musician who lives in Federal Way, and he has his own home recording studio, he's produced some pretty good songs for me. And I'd like to share 3 of them with you tonight. The first one was inspired by a young girl who was having trouble roasting a marshmallow. And at one point, you know, it burst into flame, and she blew the flame out, and it was all black. She let it cool down. She ate it. I'm sure we all done that. But anyway, it inspired me to write the song. And so the first one is called She Doesn't Know How to Roast a Marshmallow. With good looks. And I sing along to myself, so. Blessed with good looks and wise intelligence, but yet she doesn't know how. She doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow. She doesn't know how. She doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow. She holds it too dangerous, too close to the heat. Instantaneously, her head is burnt. She holds it there a millisecond, way too long. Spontaneous combustion now, it's a flaming bomb. Scorch it, torch it, I ain't no skill in that. Scorch it, torch it like an arson with a match. A snowy white marshmallow, now charcoal black. For some strange reason, she likes it like that. Marshmallow, a marshmallow. She doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow. A marshmallow, a flaming marshmallow. She doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow. When it's so easy, even a monkey can do it. So watch your friends and see how they do it. Be careful, it's dangerous. Combustion, spontaneous. So let this monkey man talk you through it. Slide the marshmallow onto a sharp stick. Hold it over the heat, but at a safe distance. And with your hand, rotate the stick around and round. Rotisserie motion until it goes brown. Marshmallow, a marshmallow. She doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow. A marshmallow, a flaming marshmallow. She doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow. Scorch it, torch it, I ain't no skill in that. Scorch it, torch it like an arson with a match. A snowy white marshmallow, now charcoal black. For some strange reason, she likes it like that. Marshmallow, a marshmallow. She doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow. A marshmallow, a flaming marshmallow. She doesn't know how to roast a marshmallow. A marshmallow, a flaming marshmallow. A marshmallow. Thank you. For this next song, I might identify as Gump Jr. Have you ever seen that movie, Forrest Gump? No? Oh, one of my favorite movies. Anyway, Gump has his own kind of personality, and
And I've been referred to as Gump before. But this song is Don't Do Anything Stupid. Does that ring a bell? A Gumpism? A Gumpism.
Stupid is, stupid does.
Yeah, that's it. One of the secrets to success is don't do anything stupid. Stupid never does you any good. Don't do anything stupid. Rewards are better than consequences. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. One of the obstacles to success is thinking stupid is the smart thing to do. And not learning from our mistakes, doing dumb things already been disproved. You don't have to be a genius to know that pleasure is better than pain. So don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Stupid is as stupid does. Stupid does what smart won't do. Stupid never does you any good. Sure as hell doesn't look good on you. You can be a little bit weird. You might be feeling lucky and or be full of good cheer. But if you really want peace on earth, then don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid said and trick you into doing something you regret. Even if your lives are beyond perfect, common sense looks sexy on you. Stupid is as stupid does. Stupid never does what the work won't do. Stupid never does anyone any good. Sure as hell doesn't look good on you. If you really want peace on earth, don't do anything you regret. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything you regret. Don't do anything stupid. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I had to throw a little bit of Gump in there, you know, when I forgot the lyrics. You know. Okay, third song. Third song. Anybody know what the definition is of catch-22? Hey.
Like you really don't, like one way or the other, it's going to end up not meeting your expectations.
Exactly, exactly.
You're fucked. Excuse my language, but
Well,
to simplify it.
what she said is in the song. What you said is not in the song. It's called...
Slow death by ants or jumping in a poultry.
There. Catch-22.
This way, it's a dead end. Go the other way, it never ends. Spinning in circles, loop-de-loop, a loop-de-loop, a loop-de-loop, loop-de-loop. Catch-22. What are you gonna do? No matter what you do, it's catch-22. 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 What are you gonna choose? No matter what you do, it's catch-22.
predicaments can occur unfavorable to your cause. A line between fact and fiction is blurred. I may or may not be your fault. Catch 22. What are you gonna do? You're searching for the truth, wherever it may lead. Clues lead you to the truth, but now your life's in jeopardy. Catch 22. What are you gonna do? Hot between a rock and a hard place. A pressure rising you in on your space. Like a sacrificial pawn in a game of chess. Stuck in a gooey bureaucratic mess. Catch 22. What are you gonna do? Outcome not looking good. Not the way you thought it would. But you know you're not insane. It's starting to look like you've been framed. Catch 20. Damned if you don't, damned if you will, damned if you won't. Catch 22. What are you gonna do? Damned if you do, damned if you don't, damned if you will, damned if you won't. Catch 22. What are you gonna do? Catch 22. Catching on up with you. Catching on up with you. Catching on up with you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Aaron, come on up. Aaron remembers when we used to do this till about 2 or 3 a.m. Back when we were younger.
I worked behind that bar over there for like 4.5 years. And I think for at least like maybe 2.5 of those years, that's probably the only spot I was. I would walk back to where I was staying. That's backwards. Back to where I was staying, living, I guess. But really, I lived here. This was my living room, my bathroom, my kitchen. The bedroom was just on the other side of town. Then I'd come back and do this. And there were times, actually, when this open mic literally did go until 3 in the morning. And you'd know who the real soldiers were, you know?
When here from 6 o'clock till 3 a.m.
Yeah, and just hooping and hollering for everybody, and yet they might like spend, 10, 20 minutes out back every now and again talking to the Outback kids, because at the time there was literally a developing group of young people that this is the parking lot they picked instead of the QFC parking lot or the Safeway parking lot. They went to the SoulFood parking lot, which was like exclusive, I think. There was also, I kind of made this up on my own, but I'm pretty sure that if someone didn't hang out in that parking lot, because it didn't matter what time it was, there was someone there, a void would open up and just suck in all of existence. And so it was our job to make sure that void didn't open. And then Stranger Things came out, and I was like, God damn it. I should have wrote it down first. But yeah, no, SoulFood. I love this place. It's rad. It's people actually come to listen here. I started playing music a little more out and about, and most places people don't listen, especially up here in the Northwest. It's so easy to get wrapped up in the long gray, Coming through. Anyway, here's a song I wrote. here goes again. Am I spinning out? Have I lost my head? When all I can think is a pretty thing I read from the books I had when we were kids. Fairy tale lies, wouldn't those be nice? Just like sugar and spice, or a fat slice of pie. Oh, but my fingers. Yes, I know that we can afford it, 'cause the rent, it's due. We still got bills to pay from the time that that guy said there's a pill you should take, 'cause you're insane. You said it first. What the fuck did he know anyway? You see these problems of mine, they're between me and my mind, and I figure 'em out in due time. For now all I wish is to realize the words of a man so much wiser than I. He said take a deep breath, let it go, and then soon enough you will be going with the flow. It's easier than you could have ever known. Get your head out the clouds, plant your feet in the ground, and you will grow. Just look up to the sun, and tell this world you've come home. Who in here has written a song before? Doesn't matter if you consider it a song or not, just like as attempted. And don't be shy. Fuck it. We're all here to be around each other. Yeah. Cool. So those of you that rose your hand, you understand probably that there are some songs that just come, and there are some songs that you work on. You work on. That was not one of them. That was one of those songs that just kind of like, boom, kind of like came in at me, you know? Here's a song I don't play very much. I was gonna do a cover next, but it just feels so warm and fuzzy in here. You guys are all, it's inspiring. This song was a lot of work. Not so much that I put a lot of work into it thus far, just a lot of work in the sense that I don't feel like I opened up for it. So I'm working on working it. But it's about a character in a book. I was studying music on my own. I've been self-taught this whole time, and started learning stuff about how to put chords together. And I put this thing together, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty. It needs words." And I was like, "I don't have any words. I just read this book. Grab it." And then I open it up to one of my favorite chapters, which is about a character that was only in it for that one chapter. Her name's Melanie, and she was great for that one chapter, man. She was great. Anyway, it was a beautiful little segment, and I thought, shit, 24, closer to the end. But Melanie might have been in love with V, but we don't know who or where or what V is. And that's the objective of the book, is they're searching for V. But Melanie might have loved her, because for Melanie, V was her. And this song is called Mirror on the Wall. Melanie, do you think it's gonna rain? Do you have the time on you? Did it slip away? Melanie, those things your papa did when you were just a little girl left a scar that will not heal. Melanie, don't forget your dancing shoes. The opportunity of a lifetime is awaiting you. Do you feel it winding up? Do you feel it all? Is the only thing that's real in the mirror on the wall. Mirror on the wall. Melanie, did you find love in a wounded hand and a glass eye? Melanie, in your schoolboy's clothes, could it be the dreams they're real and you're just another tool? Melanie, the choice you made to leave behind the only thing that could have kept you safe. Do you feel it winding up? Do you feel it all? Is the only thing that's real in the mirror on the wall? Mirror on the wall. Thanks. Yeah, still a strong work in progress. I'm gonna do something. Shit. I've never played this all the way through. Time tick-tocks like the click-clock of a Glock in the hands of a suburban boy who was picked on by the others, neglected by a mother, slaving to pay the rent. But who the hell's to blame when the whole damn world's insane? Was it violence on the TV screen, rappers in a hip-hop scene? Maybe he's a terror cell. Well, I blame his state senator and the corporate interests they represent for thinking that money was better spent building another youth jail. Could it be the problem here's too big to fail? Somewhere in the city, a young woman is sitting at a clinic waiting for the news about the night before when she passed out on the floor and woke up with an internal bruise. But who the hell's to blame when the whole damn world's insane? Was it sex on the TV screen or the porno industry? Maybe she brought it on herself. Well, I blame her House representative and the churches that give them support in pushing a bill that tries to kill the choice that was only hers. Could it be the problem here's too big to fail? Sorry, everybody. There's one more verse. It's uplifting. Shit. Give me half a second. Unless it's done. I think it's done. Thank you, guys. That's the start of a song. Sorry to leave you with all the heaviness, but the end of it has to do with rising up, and if together we're all too big to fail, that's where it goes. But I got excited. Thank you.
So how do we do tonight? Was that a lot of fun? I think I'll do 2 to end the night tonight, just for fun. I want to give it up to the staff, Jade and Julie, who've been working hard all night long. And while we don't generally go till 3 a.m. anymore, we do go past our normal closing time. So the one thing I will say is this is the last call for coffee. Could I get a little more guitar on the monitor? Because I'm 54. This is a song about gentrification. Give me a minute, I'm going to make sure I remember how to play it. All right, I think I got it. We'll at least be able to fake it, I think. She came from Providence, the one in Rhode Island, where the old world shadows hang heavy in the air. She packed her hopes and dreams like a refugee, just as her fathers came from across the sea. She'd heard about a place people were smiling, talked about the red men's ways, how they love the land they call for paradise, the great divide. I'm sorry, you guys, I don't remember that song. I should play songs I haven't played in half a year. Okay, I'm gonna play this one instead, okay? You've been there, right? Where you're just, oh my God, I don't know. Use your words, but I don't know what they are anymore. Okay, I'm gonna play a really sad song about brothers. How's that sound? You know, when Aaron worked here, actually, the story is that my wife and I met at SoulFood. And when the previous owners were going to sell SoulFood, they wanted to sell it to somebody that was going to kind of keep it in the same vein. And sure, there's been changes through the years, but I hope we've done a pretty good job of keeping the SoulFood spirit alive. Yeah, about a little over 4 years now. So Aaron was one of our holdover employees from the previous staff. So Aaron actually taught us a lot about how to run SoulFood. But one of the first employees we hired was actually Aaron's brother. So I used to sing this about them. Actually, it's just this song is kind of that song about when you got those familial bonds that even if it's someone you don't get along with, somehow there's something to it that sometimes makes you ignore what the world tells you you're supposed to do, right? And on that note, my name is Joe Roberts. I work for the state. I'm a sergeant out of Perrinville, barracks number 8. I always done an honest job, as honest as I could. I got a brother named Frankie, and Frankie ain't no good. Now ever since we was young kids, it's always been the same going down. I get a call on my shortwave, Frank's in trouble downtown. If he was any other man, I'd put him straight away. But sometimes when it's your own brother, he looks the other way. And me and Frankie were laughing, we're drinking. Nothing feels better than blood on blood. Taking turns dancing with Maria while the band played Night of the Johnstown Flood. I catch him when he's straying, like any brother would. Man turns his back on his family, well, he just ain't no good. Now Frankie went in the army back in 1965. I got a farm to firm and settle down. Took Maria for my wife. Wheat prices kept dropping till it's like we was getting robbed. Frankie came home in 68 and me, I took this job. And me and Frankie were laughing, we're drinking. Nothing feels better than blood on blood. Taking turns dancing with Maria while the band played Night of the Johnstown Flood. I'd catch him when he's sober, teach him how to walk that line. Man turns his back on his family, he ain't no friend of mine. The night was like any other. I get a call about 9:15. There's trouble out in this roadhouse, out on the Michigan line. There's a kid lying on the floor, bleeding hard from his head. A waitress in a booth crying, and it was Frank, they said. I went, I jumped in my car, and I hit them lights. I must have done 110 through Michigan County that night. And then there at those crossroads, the ones past Willis Bend, in a Buick with Ohio plates behind,
was frank. I chased him through those county roads till a sign said, Canadian border, 5 miles from here. I pulled over to the side of the road and I watched them tail lights disappear. 'Cause me and Frankie were laughing and drinking. Nothing feels better than blood on blood. Taking turns dancing with Maria while the band played Night of the Johnstown Flood. I'd catch him when he's straying, like any brother would. Man turns his back on his family, well, he just ain't no good.
I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. It's a lot of fun. It's always fun for us. It's been going on for 11 years now, and it's just still amazing every time. So thank you all for coming out. And that's why it's amazing, because you all come out and continue to support it and listen to the artists, the stand-up comics, and the written word, and everything that goes on here. So we really appreciate you being here tonight. You probably noticed I joke all night long about always singing morose songs and downers. Well, I always like to send you off with a little bit more positive note. And I think this song is a little bit of a testament to the frailty of the human condition, but we're all trying to get to the same place. And if you want to sing along with this train,
grab your ticket and your suitcase. Thunder's rolling down the tracks. When you don't know where you're going, you just know you won't be back. Well, darling, if you're weary, lay your head upon my chest. We'll take what we can carry. I said on this train,
There is saints and sinners in this train. There is losers and winners in this train. There is whores and gamblers in this train. There is lost souls, oh, this train. There is broken hearted in this train. Be you sweet souls soon departed this train. There is bulls and kings on this train. Climb on board on this train. Your dreams will not be thwarted on this train. Faith will be rewarded on this train. Hear the steel wheels singing on this train. Bells of freedom ringing. All on board. All on board this train.
Thank you all once again for coming out tonight. We hope to see you at open mics in the future. And remember, we got stuff going on all month long, so come down and support local music.